Jacob here with Louisville Real Estate, and in this video we are going to talk about how much money do you need to actually buy a house in Louisville, Kentucky. So if you are looking to buy a property in Louisville, Kentucky, you are probably going to, average price home is around $250,000. So that's where your average priced house is going to be. Now that does not mean that you're going to need $250,000 to buy that house. There are different loan options that are available to you, such as FHA. Essentially, it's a government-backed loan to where you can get 3.5% down on a property for first-time home buyers. So that is what an FHA loan is. First-time home buyers, so they can get 3.5% down on a property. Then there are special programs where you can get 0% down on certain properties if you make under $80,000 a year in Louisville. That is with Stockyards banks, I believe. Now, if you're watching this video at a later time, the product might not be available, but reach out to Stockyards to see what special programs they have for houses, for buying a personal residence to live in. So, $250,000 is the average price. So, if you're looking at 3.5% for your down payment on the property, you also have to factor in closing cost, appraisal cost, and things like this, which will be anywhere from 2 to 4% on average, just depending on what your costs are for what you're doing, the size of the property, multiple factors that you have involved whenever you are looking at your closing cost, appraisal cost, and things like that. Also depending on what lender you ultimately use to purchase your house as well. So those are a few ways to finance your house in Louisville. Another way to finance a house in Louisville is to find a owner of a property, talk to them, see if they would sell you the property on a lease option or contract for deed, so that you can put money down on the property, money every single month until it's paid off, or until you can obtain a loan to actually purchase that property, so you secure that property in the meantime that you want to live in or that you want to purchase. This can be a good way to pick up a property and secure a property if you're not able to get bank financing, so do not feel alone. Some ways that you can do this: you can go around neighborhoods and look for rent signs. And those for rent signs, you're going to want to call them, talk to the owner, talk to them about the property, and then see if they would be open to doing something like that. And then if they are, check the property out, make your offer, and then go from there. But make sure if you are doing something like this that you have enough time allocated to be able to go and get a loan on a property or pay it off. My suggestion, if you're doing a lease option, minimum 3 to 5 years so you can build your credit up and work on that to be able to buy a property in that time frame so that you don't lose any down payments or anything like that. So there's some ways that you can finance a house, and then kind of what you're going to need overall to the table. So $250,000 house, 3.5% down, $8,750 for the down payment, and then 2 to 4% again. So probably just take that and times that by 2 is what I would do in order to get the total. So $8,750 times 2, 16, it's like $17,500, I think. That's off the top of my head, might be wrong, but you're gonna need around $17,500. You can also get grants, and what you can also do when you're buying a property is get seller concessions or seller credits. So say, for example, a property is listed for $180, you offer $190 with a $10,000 credit. So then that $10,000 credit goes towards what you need to bring to the table for closing cost and your down payment. So then you bring less to the table. So although it might be around $17,500, there's ways to bring less to the table if needed. So that's just a quick breakdown of how to go buy a property, what you're going to be expecting, and then how to finance it either with a bank or direct to owner. And some banks that I would recommend: local banks and credit unions, so Stockyards, Kentucky Commonwealth, and then North Point Bank. Those would be my recommendations for loans for properties in Louisville if you're looking to buy one. Now, if you have a house that you would like to sell, we buy houses in Louisville and Indiana. Reach out to us at 502-461-1450. Or visit our website at LouisvilleCashRealEstate.com and fill out our form, and one of our agents will get back to you promptly. And if you know anybody looking to sell a property, we have an amazing referral program where you can make up to $1,750 if you send us somebody's name and number that is selling a property and we close on that property. So hopefully this video gave you some value, and we'll see you on the next one.